What's going on, guys? It is your boy Angrysagamer, and I'm joined by my buddy Bong. Say hello to everybody, Bong.
Hello, everybody.
There we go. This video, I'm sure you clicked on it and thinking, what is this guy talking about with a new thumbnail? Sorry, let me just put my phone on silent. What is this guy talking about with a new guild shop? Yes, we have a new guild shop. If IGG listens to this video. Bong actually came up with a brilliant idea. If you watched the video earlier, further into the video, he started talking about it and we just started rolling with it. Bong had a brilliant idea because he did a purchase and we did some events and so on. And then the rewards with Floating Isle, the books just keep piling up and we had to keep on deleting the books because Bong already has 65,000. Oh, sorry, I meant to do dungeons in the background while I'm doing this. See if I can get more dungeons. Anyway, we need to try and get 3 flames. So, Bong came up with this idea, and I thought, let's make a video about it because, I mean, we might as well. Hopefully, man, Bong, everything just goes wrong. I'm just going to get that sound much softer. Hopefully IGG listens to this video and then it catches on. Now, the guild shop, not the guild shop, the mailbox kept on filling up and then he had to keep on deleting all the books. So that's sad because it's books wasted or Orderbound rocks wasted or capstone rubies wasted. I think Bong probably wasted about 65,000 books worth of waste over the past couple of months because of that. So the idea Bong came up with, past couple of days, most definitely. But the idea Bong came up with is, why not have the same guild shop or a new guild shop or whatever, but where he can actually, from his warehouse, donate to the guild shop a certain amount of books, any items except heroes. We feel that heroes would be a bit unfair, but any resource items, any items that is used as resources, gets donated to that. And then there's a couple of different ways, but I'm gonna let Bong explain that to you guys. There's a couple of different ways that we came up with of how you can get or buy or whatever, how that's gonna work. So Bong, take it away with what you came up with.
Well, I think most off it would make people more competitive in the guild, as in use Fortress Feud, torch battles, guild wars, to give some type of tokens or something to buy from the guild shop, any of that donated items from other members of the guild. Yeah.
So, in other words, what Bong is saying is that you can only buy it with a certain token or something that you are rewarded for doing guild events. So that will encourage people to start doing their guild wars or fortress feud. We think that Narcia wouldn't be a sufficient one to say you have to do Narcia in order to be able to buy items from the guild shop, because Narcia you already get a decent amount of rewards. But Bong said, what about coming up with a rolling system where you are able, like let's say 5 free rolls and you get any random reward that is in the guild shop for doing Narcia. But otherwise, if you do guild wars and fortress feud or torch battles, and the more points you get, the more coins you get. So points equals coins. And then, but one thing we said is the problem with the current guild shop is, I looked at books earlier. This is the second recording, by the way, but earlier I looked at books, and I'll show you that again now. I just want to get this one dungeon done. But for one book, it was one book, right, Bong? Yeah, one book.
Yeah.
It cost you 2,800 guild stuff, and then 480 guild shop currency, and then 2,800 of the other currency. So you have to have both currencies, and that's a bit excessive. And then that's gonna be for one book, which is a bit much.
And you can only buy a total of 20 books,
which is completely stupid. IGG went a bit overboard with that one. So, I'm almost done. I can't believe I'm doing so well in these dungeons. What I did was, if you watched my previous one trying out these dungeons, I didn't make it in time. I swapped out for Axe Punisher, Blade Dance with Nimble. Anyway, if we go into the guild shop right here and buy items. So, this is where it's a bit of excessive thing to do. The gold books, it's one book for 400 of these My Credit, and then Benefaction 2,800. With what I have currently, I can only buy 6 books, and then all my resources are basically spent, which is way too expensive, IGG. You gotta realize that. So yeah, so that will make people more active in guild wars. Fortress Feud, which no guild plays hardly anymore because it's just a timeout. So also fix the timeout thing. You have to have 6 legendary heroes that is double evolved, I would say. Bong, that's another problem with Fortress Feud. People put in blues and greens one at a time to waste time, so we can't get capture any castles or anything. So I think they need to change that as well if they're going to bring in a second guild shop or make the guild shop better.
They just did torch battles, I'm sure.
Hopefully they'll do Fortress
Feud. Game mode is on its way to being changed as
well.
But
I'm telling you right now, to fix Fortress Feud, you have to use double evolved heroes only. They have to be double evolved, level 200. That's definitely the way to go with that. But okay, so that's what do you want to say?
I just think the donations into this guild shop and the ability to find a way that you can get a lot more of the resources, because with all the heroes there are, all the resources you need to fill them guys up these days, I think it would also bring a guild together and more of a community, and people will be more active in it.
No, definitely.
It'd be easier and more fun for them because they can get stuff to build the hero.
Yeah.
You know?
And
these events only go one day a week. So it's not like you can't grind every day and get a whole bunch of them and buy out the gift shop, you know.
No, I mean, Guild Wars is twice a week, and Fortress Feud is once every second week, and then Torch Battles, I think, is once a week. I can't remember.
But you also got to make it viable. You can't make these resources so crazy expensive.
No, definitely not.
You know,
like I said,
you could do
my
that
idea
for like
is
5,000 books or something like that.
Yeah, my idea is basically you can buy 20 books with 1 coin, but you're also allowed to buy only, let's say, 1,000 books, and that's your limit. Because not everybody's going to buy the books in a guild. Well, only a certain
and I think
players.
you could do it the same way as every day, once a day, you can sign in and you can donate 20,000 shards to the guild. I think another option in that is you can donate 20,000 shards. You could donate 20,000 books. You could donate 20,000 whatever resource-wise. You know, whether it be pet bags,
but I would
prestige, or
I would
anything
say
in the gift shop you could donate.
Yeah, well, not in the gift shop because there's heroes in here. I would say because I do feel that donating heroes is going to be a bit unfair, because let's say you want to donate a Seradica, right? And then it's going to divide. That's going to divide a guild. So take out the heroes. Just have resources in there.
There's only one. If you look at, there's only one hero.
No, I get it, but if you're going to open up for
cards.
If you're going to open up for one hero, you can open up for many heroes. Yeah, hero cards, those type of things, take that out of there. Resources, hammers, books, talent chests, pet bags. That's excessive stuff that you don't need. But also, I think it would be good to put a limit on how much the guild shop can handle. And it should be just as a warehouse. 65,000 should be the limit. Otherwise, you're going to have people that... I think it's just going to be too much. So keep it at a max. 65,000.
Well, I mean, you got to think, you know, how many people are in there, how many people are going to need books.
Yeah,
I mean,
not everybody's going to need books.
They're going to go, I mean, the stuff will go fast. And then once it's maxed in donations, you have to start donating something else until people start taking it away. So, yeah, well, I don't think...
I think...
as people come and go, I don't ever think you'll ever get to that spot where they're maxed.
No, definitely not. But I think this is a really good idea. Especially helping out the whales in the game like USMC, Bong, Mike, many other people that can't, like, I mean, if I go to Bong's account, I'm not going to go to it now because I need to pause the video to get there, but if I go to Bong's account and I just take this chest, I can't even click open. But let's say there's an item in here that Bong really needs. Let's say Bong needs the Zenith stones. Highly unlikely, but he needs that. But he's maxed out on talent chest, enchantment chest, in level 9 talent ruins, and all the skins and all the insignias. He can't even open up this chest because of that. So now he can go to his warehouse, he can go to his talent chest, he can go to whatever is maxed out in that specific chest, donate it to the guild, and then he can go and open up his chest and get what he needs. I think that instead of deleting the items, because if we do events, if we do floating isle on Bong's account, you can't even do floating isle because everything stays behind in the mailbox, and then you have to go and delete those items because Bong's account is maxed out. He can't go and spend his books anyway. He can't sell the books because he's always capped out on honor badges. He can't just, I mean, that makes it so that the pay-to-play players can't enjoy the game that much because they always struggle. I think it's actually more of a struggle being pay-to-play than being free-to-play because you guys can't even open the stuff you buy, which is sad. So I think that's a good idea.
Well, and then all the stuff we get to watch, we have to throw away, you know?
Yeah.
I get, if I buy it, I don't want to throw it away. I should have an option to be able to give it to somebody in my guild. I understand about how they need to still make their money, and I'm not about trying to take money away from them.
No.
So they can limit whatever. And I get your idea, no heroes. You know, we're not going to donate any of the heroes or anything like that. But resources is something everybody needs.
Yeah.
You know, and there's plenty of stuff to go around.
It's something that IGG in any way gives away. If you play the game right, you can get those resources, but it would be easy. It would be easy on the pay-to-play guys if they could donate it to the guild and not throw it away. Because even the throwaway option takes so much time. It's just annoying. And then that pay-to-play guy just goes, "Oh, I'm not even going to play it. I'm not even going to worry about it anymore." So it's no, it's.
Well, I mean, it's detoured me away from spending a lot less on it. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you don't buy as much as you used to buy.
Well, it's like,
dude.
Well, yeah, but look at accumulation.
Yeah,
accumulation is all it's doing is making me get 65,000 of everything else, which I can't do nothing with.
Yeah,
I mean, even in the hero aspect, I mean, I have 250 dynamicas. What am I going to do with them?
Yeah, one of these days you're going to have 65,000 in there, and then what do you do?
That's the point. That's, I mean, I get you don't want to give that stuff away, but at the same time, I could fund a lot of people's Dynamica.
Yeah, but I
the
think
ones that don't have it.
I think that's where IGG will definitely have a problem with this idea. I won't even push for that, you know.
And I agree with you, but even the meaningless resources, as in books and things like that, meaningless to me, but
is another man's treasure, dude. Like if you could fund me some Orderbound rocks, that's going to be massive for my account. But I think this
you could donate. You could even limit it. I could only give you so many of them a week.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Well, not to me specifically, but to the guild shop. Or you can only buy that so much. But I think this is the type of idea that's not going to benefit just one person. I think this is one of those ideas that is literally a game changer and will bring lots of players back. I think it's one of those ideas. So I hope IGG listens to this and go, maybe we should do that. Because they've done it in the past with ideas that we came up with. They've done it in the past and went, that's a good idea. And they've done it. And it worked for the game. So this will also work. IGG, if you are watching, highly doubt that. But if someone from IGG is watching, please consider doing this. Bong, sir, I thank you so much for sharing this idea, using my platform. And I feel privileged to use my platform to share this idea to hopefully better the game. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bong, please say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Cheers, guys. See you in the next one. I can't say cheers, guys, see you in the next one, because I'm so used to saying, all right, guys, see you in the next one, goodbye. I can't say goodbye, see you in the next one. And then I end it with that? No. All right, guys, see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.